Hey, kind of fam. So I was gonna do something different tonight. Well, not different. I did it before. I was gonna read a little bit of poetry that I wrote, or and stuff from my journal when I was actually in prison. I might still do that, but I spoke to Zombie Cupcake earlier today, and she wants to go live tonight. So I might read it to her and see what you guys think. But let me get her in the room first. And sit down. Okay, I'm doing that right now. Hey, let me fix this. Hey,
And
what's going on?
life. It's good to see your face.
Hold on a second. You're really low for some reason.
Mm,
Okay, cool. Good to see you too, as well. How are you doing? Really?
bad day.
Bad day?
Bad day.
It's been a
Mm,
bad day for me too. It's been a rough week, honestly. It's been a really
yeah.
rough week. But I'm trying to like focus on the positive stuff about it besides the negative stuff because when I get caught like today focusing on more and more and more negative shit, it drives me nuts. Literally, it will drive me nuts. It will easily drive me nuts if I don't do this or talk to you and tell you what's going on or text somebody
Yeah.
else. Like I could, you know, it's
No, I
not
get
always
that.
like happy go lucky for sure.
No, and today is not one of those days. So
So what's going on with you?
nothing, just human beings being human beings. And I think the hardest thing that people will ever have to battle with is the difference between what your head says and what your heart says. Um,
Yeah,
And people make it sound like that's so easy. They're like, oh, follow your heart. I'm like,
yeah, that doesn't always work so well.
um, today has just been super emotional. Um, it's one of those things that I think in the back of my head, I know what the answer is, and I know what it is, and I just don't want it to be that. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Sometimes it doesn't change what it is.
No, it doesn't change what it is, but whatever it is, you kind of just have to, I guess, accept it. Um, and most of the time, if you feel a certain way, it's usually that way. For me, at least, it's been, you know?
And that's the thing. So I've always been one of those people that I try and rationalize my thought process and how I'm feeling about something. So if I'm like, okay, well, you know what, I'm done with this person. I don't want anything else to do with them. As far as we're concerned, it's over. But then in my head, I'm like, are you just
I get
overreacting, jumping to a conclusion? Or should you just relax for a little bit and see how you feel tomorrow and see if that's how you still feel? But I also feel like I can't let something go on that long without fixing it.
that's a problem for me as well. I don't like going to sleep when I have a dispute going on with somebody.
Agreed.
It's like an issue for me. It always has been. I like to settle the shit before I go to sleep because then I start thinking, what if something happens crazy in the night? Like I always think that, man.
Yeah, big time.
But I don't think that's the right way to be thinking. Like, in the situation like you're like that we're talking about, like in, I mean, I guess you have to have more context to the situation, but in that type of a personal situation, you can't always do that. Sometimes you have to just, no matter what it is, no matter if it's family, no matter if it's a relationship, no matter if it's a friend, if it's negatively disturbing your life and you're at the point where you can't fucking take it anymore because of another individual, that's kind of when you have to get them away from your life, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm kind of going through the same thing, just a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you're definitely right. You're definitely right. I just, man, this week's been an emotional week.
Not just for you, for me, for a lot of other people I've been talking to. Hey, Miss Martian. Hey, Red Eye Tribe. A lot of other people that I've been talking to on IG, they've been going through it too. And it's not just, there's a lot of BS with a lot of things going on IG alone, like accounts and stuff like that. Then you have the world that you have to worry about, where I walk to the gas station and I look at somebody and they're like, just looking at them, they're running away. They, like, if I, God forbid, I smile or say hi, you know what I mean? It's like really getting crazy, like out in the world right now, like
I
for
was
real.
just having that conversation with somebody earlier today. It was my roommate's brother. I told myself what you guys don't realize is Instagram is like its own world, living
Instagram's
underneath
like a
the world.
simulation. Yeah, it's like an extension of ourselves, our virtual selves.
I
That's
feel
how
like
I
it's
look
like
at it.
this whole underground existence because we all know each
Exactly.
other to some extent. We all, you know,
Sort of. It's kind of like a big ass high school if you want to think of it like that. Addicted to success. Yeah, it's kind of like a big ass high school, Instagram. And then you
yeah.
have the principal, you have to worry about getting a detention and everything, and then you have the other people, the females all beefing with each other. Like it is
Oh
kind of
my
like high school.
God.
Shit. You see all the beef going on?
No, you know why? Because I stay out of it.
Oh, I see it. I see it come across my screen. You know?
See, I don't think I ever see any drama on Facebook. Like every once in a while I'll see it, but as soon as I see it, I usually hide that post or I'll hide posts from that person until whatever is done because I
I didn't
don't,
know you could do that.
yeah, dude, I cannot read all the negative stuff. I can't read about all your beef. And all these people, when they get in beef with somebody else, are like, oh, you need to go unfollow them or I'm not going to follow you. Well, then you better go through your
Listen,
list. You better go unfollow me.
right? Not only that, but like I've seen a live before where like females had beef with another female, and they were just the whole live was to get people to get her knocked off, the other female. I'm like, holy shit, that's dirty, kind of,
And
like,
what people
fuck.
forget is people are going and reporting people's pages because that's what's happening right now is everybody's pages are getting reported because there's some little bitch out there that's watching them and doesn't like something, whatever the
There's
case may be.
that was what I thought too, and then somebody else was telling me Instagram changed their rules or something, and it had to do with that as well because a lot of people lost their accounts over educational stuff. I heard, like,
Yeah.
you heard that?
Mhm.
So you can't say educational purposes only or something.
I felt like, here's how I feel, and I'm glad we're doing this live. What's good, homie? Um, I really do feel like, and I hope, in a weird way, I hope this gets back to Instagram. I think Instagram needs to take into consideration the fact that this is legal.
Say it again.
This is legal. This is
Oh,
medical.
yes, I know, I know, I know.
You can show me videos and movies my whole life with Joe Camel, but I can't show you smoking my blunt that helps me get through my day.
I think we're headed in the right direction. I hope so, but I don't know. That's why I'm super careful, to be honest with you. That's why I'm super fucking careful, because it's like you never know. You never know.
I haven't been posting. I haven't been posting any pictures or videos of actual weed.
I don't do it either.
I
There's no,
won't.
you don't
I'll do
have to.
this because you don't know what the fuck is in that.
Yeah, this could be about anything. I mean, it's just like
But the
everybody's got to
fact
use
is,
common
why
sense
are
with
you
this.
still treating it as a drug? Why are
It's
you
not right.
still?
It's not right. Yeah. You're
And I
right.
think what you should be going after is these stupid fucking pages that are out here promoting that they're selling weed and shit like that. Yeah, if you're out in the open and you're making yourself known, then you're asking for it. But the fact is, the stoner community has been built on the fact that we are very much quiet about it. We don't really make a big deal about it. We met at 420 to smoke, and that was it. We didn't, yeah, do we do festivals and stuff to celebrate it? Yeah, just like we do festivals for a lot of things. But it's a culture. The
I know.
cannabis community is a culture.
It is. That's why it's. I don't understand why it's an issue still. And hopefully it won't be within the next
Nothing.
couple of years or months, hopefully. But like it shouldn't be now. I mean, we're patients, like me and you, so we should be able to
And that's the
share
thing,
that with
as a
each other.
patient, I should not be penalized because I'm showing people have mental health pages all the time and they show all the pills that they have to take to feel better. So why is that being treated differently than what helps me feel better and legally regulated?
It's crazy. It really is. It's crazy.
And
Yeah.
then when they send you a message, they tell you it's for the solicitation of a regulated scheduled drug. I'm sorry, nowhere
Anybody?
on my page have I ever sold weed. Nowhere on my page have I ever offered to sell weed. What have I done? I have promoted products that have been given to me to try, and I've given my honest opinion on them. I've made content for people, but I have never condoned selling weed on Instagram or anything on Instagram other than maybe your artwork and stuff like that. That I will condone all day long. I think it's an amazing platform for people to get their music across, for them to get their art,
Yeah.
their talent, everything. People that didn't even know they had talents are finding that they have something. And sometimes it's just the ability to sit down and captivate an audience.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's it.
It's a
There's
good
people
it's a good
famous out
thing.
there for no reason.
Yeah, you have a great point, like we were saying before, like all the drama and the high school stuff, but there's more. I see more good than bad.
I
You
agree.
know, like I see
I
more good than
agree.
bad.
And
Like
that's the thing. I love seeing these moms, especially the Canna moms. The Canna mom community is
oh my god, I
absolutely
know, right?
incredible.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
God, they're
There's so
wonderful.
many of
They're
them. I
they're
have like the Canna
awesome.
Mom show.
I'm telling you, you need to. The Cannabis
um,
community is so amazing, and these are women that have never met each other a day in their lives, and all of us go out of our way every day to remind them that you have a crown on your head. Straighten it, wear it, and it's not always easy to do. Like mine's been slipping all day long, and that's okay. But these moms are so raw about it, and that's why I'm proud I'm part of that community. I'm proud that I get to promote them and show people that moms function. Moms do the unthinkable, but sometimes we need some help
yeah,
and care.
that's what I've seen on here. It's really cool to see all the cannabis moms and they're all like the ones that come on the show. They all like do like a million things. You know what I mean? They're like a mom and they own a business and they have this and they have that and that. And I'm like, whoa, damn. It's good though to
Yeah.
see that for real.
And that's the thing. I think that's why I enjoy. Hold on a second. My child's having like convulsions. She's not really, but she's being
Okay,
a child.
go ahead.
Natalia, go to sleep. But yeah, so hey, but yeah, so that for me, I think I find a lot of my comfort with the Canamoms, which is what got me started. Because there is such a bad connotation of people who smoke weed, whether it be you or me.
Yeah,
It's oh, like my family is straight up old school Cuban, and like I've told you
my
in the past,
family too. They hate it. Like my mom,
yeah,
like looks at me like a fucking junkie. You know what I mean?
exactly, exactly. And that's
Yeah,
my goal is to change the stigma behind cannabis and being a human.
and
Because
you are doing that.
everybody, I'm trying. I'm
You are,
trying.
you are.
I would post a lot more of my daughter and I and stuff like that because I have a million pictures
Uh,
and videos, but I don't trust people. So it's hard for
Exactly.
me to show that I'm a Canna mom and all this stuff because I'm so afraid of putting my child out there.
I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it.
And so you get what I'm saying.
Totally, 100%.
So
Yeah.
I'm
You don't
trying to
have to put your
find a
child out
way,
for people to know you're a mom. You know, you don't have to.
and that's why
And
every once in a blue moon I'll throw a picture of my daughter and I up, but it's so rare. And it's also very modest pictures. Give me 1 second. Natalia, go to bed. You have 3 seconds. One.
I have too much keef in here. It's like not even lighting. It's like loaded
Huh?
with keef. It's loaded with too much keef. It's not even burning.
Oh, one. Two. Two. You have school. Go sleep. Okay.
See? Everybody knows you're a mom. You don't have to show your kids.
I know. I just feel bad because all these Canna moms are always like sending pictures and posting pictures. They're gorgeous families. And I'm just over here like,
I
well,
think you overthink a lot of stuff.
I do.
Yeah, me too. I think you're good, Zombie Cupcake. I almost called you your real name like you always do to me.
I know. Because to me, you're not a character. You know how we
No?
talk about characters?
Oh, yeah. I'm not a
For
character?
me, you're not a character. You're a real
Well,
person.
I don't think I'm a character either. Like I try to be real, but like I mean, what I meant by that is sometimes I need to separate myself from Instagram and social media. That's what I meant by that. Like by separating myself from the character. Like because I'll get enveloped in social media and be liking and engaging and liking and engaging and liking and engaging and posting and this and that, and then I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Ah! So like there has to be, I learned for me, set times to do all that shit. I can't be on the computer fucking 10 hours a day and work on the computer and do content and my camera and this and that and that. So I have to schedule it. And that means putting the fucking phone and devices away for like 4 hours a day sometimes.
Right.
Because not at one time. Well, yesterday I did. Yesterday was the first time, like during the day, I put my phone, my tablet, all the computers away at like 2 o'clock, and I slept from like 2 in the afternoon until 8 at night, and then did an interview at 8:30 or 8:15. Hey Zoki, is that what that says? Yeah, right. Zoki Hingena.
From
I think I pronounced that
Slovenia.
right. Huh?
From Slovenia.
Oh, Slovenia. Cool. Baked blue brat. But yeah, so I learned for me it's more about like the balance and the organization. But the balance is fucking hard. Real hard. Not
Yeah,
just
and
with
that's
Instagram, with
where I
life.
have a hard time. The balance is over hard because the overthinking and the balance go hand in hand for me.
Yes, me too. And we were talking earlier, and when I talked to you about like that perspective of like I don't give a fuck perspective, okay? And I wasn't saying that in a way of not caring about people. I was saying that in a way of not letting other people's actions affect you. You know, you understand? So like that doesn't mean I don't care about people. I do care about people a lot, more than probably I should, because a lot of the times I get screwed by those people. But still, on the other hand, I've made some great friendships, like ones that I never ever in my life. Oh, she said no sound. Must be on your end, because you can
Yeah.
hear me, right?
But you know what? Sometimes I jump in people's lives and I can't hear it. Try and hit your volume button.
Somebody else would have said something. How about
I can hear you.
that? Okay. So, can you guys
Okay.
hear me now? Okay, cool. Um, what the hell was I just saying? Oh,
Thank you.
it was not letting other people affect you, but still caring about other people. Like, for example, let's say somebody in my family, like a cousin or something, and we're really, really close, but all they do is bring me negativity on a daily basis. but I still love that person. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to distance myself from them and not really talk to them. But if they need me, I'll be there. But if they're draining me, I'm going to have to say fuck you eventually.
Yeah.
It's a really hard thing to do. It's probably one of the hardest things in life to do. It's got to be on her end, right?
I don't know. Do you want to maybe stop the live and restart it?
I
I
don't
just don't
know.
know if folks can't hear us.
That's weird, right? Let me restart it, I guess. All right.
All right.
What do you want to do?
Um, let's restart it.
Okay.
All right.